Good morning, children. This lesson is for Class 6 for the subject of Chemistry, chapter number 2, Common Laboratory Apparatus and Equipments, from your textbook, Concise Chemistry, Selena Publications. It is being submitted to you on 12th of July 2021. Chemistry laboratory is a place where experiments are done carefully with the help of various apparatus and equipments. A scientist or a chemist works in a systematic manner in order to solve a problem. It is called the scientific method. It involves the following steps. The first step is identifying a problem. The next step is the collection of data and information from various sources like scientific literature, journals, and other available materials. Based on the information collected, a prediction or a guess is made, which is called the hypothesis. Many experiments are conducted to test the hypothesis. If the results of the experiments do not agree with the hypothesis, more and more experiments are conducted or another hypothesis is formulated. When the results of the experiments agree with the hypothesis becomes a theory. So, observations and experiments help us to draw scientific conclusions. Children, as you already know, that chemistry is the branch of science which is mostly based on experiments. An experiment performed under controlled conditions is an activity where we observe a natural or an artificially created phenomenon. Now, let's see it with an example. A farmer puts some seeds in a beaker full of water. He observes that most of the seeds sink and a few seeds stay afloat. This method helps farmer to separate the good seeds which sinks to the bottom from the bad ones which float on the water. Such separation is possible only because of careful observation. Now, the experiment. To separate a mixture of salt and water, the water is heated till it evaporates. The water evaporates and salt is left in the china dish. Therefore, it can be concluded that salt can be separated from a mixture of salt and water by evaporation. Therefore, we can say that observations and experiments help us to draw scientific conclusions. Now, for performing experiments, certain facilities and apparatuses should be provided, like working table. A chemical laboratory has special kind of table. Each table is fitted with a gas burner, a sink with a tap, a reagent shelf, and a waste paper basket. Reagents and chemicals should be kept on the reagent shelf with labels on every bottle. Now, children, let us discuss some common laboratory apparatuses. 1. Test tube. A test tube is a thin glass tube with an open top and a rounded U-shaped bottom. It is used to hold materials for small-scale laboratory tests. It is available in various sizes. Now, for boiling, a boiling tube which is made up of borosilicate glass is used. Borosilicate glass is heat-resistant glass. A test tube holder is a type of iron tong with a wooden handle. It is mainly used for holding a test tube when it is being heated. And a test tube stand or a rack is a plastic or a wooden stand. It is used to place clean test tubes when they are not in use and also when some liquid chemicals are kept in them. Now, children, the next chemistry equipment that we see commonly in the laboratory is a tripod stand. It is a three-legged equipment made of iron. It is widely used in laboratories to support various apparatuses like beakers, conical flasks when not in use or while heating. A Bunsen burner, which consists of a base made of iron with a vertical tube rising from it. When the fuel gas is supplied into the Bunsen burner, the gas flows upwards and comes out of the nozzle of the vertical tube, which on igniting with a matchstick burns with a flame. And a wire gauge is a net-like mesh of interconnected strands of wire. It may also have a white ceramic circle imprinted on it. A wire gauge helps to spread out heat evenly. An object placed over a wire gauge receives a more uniform heat from the burner. Next apparatus is a measuring cylinder. It is a vessel made of either plastic or glass. It is used to measure the volume of water or other liquids. It has a flat base and a lip at the top, which makes the pouring of measured liquid easier. It is available in different volumes. Then comes a funnel. A funnel consists of a wide mouth with a narrow stem. It prevents spilling of liquids and it is used to transfer or provide a channel for liquids to flow easily into a container with a narrow opening. Beaker is an open glass container, generally cylindrical in shape with a flat base. It is used for mixing, stirring, and heating liquids. Beakers are available in various sizes ranging from 50 ml to 500 ml. Liquids can be poured easily from a beaker as it has a thick lip at the top. A flask is a container made of glass with a narrow neck. Flasks are of three types, depending upon its shape. Conical flask, which is used to store chemicals. Flat bottom flask, which is used for mixing and storing solutions. It has a long, narrow, cylindrical neck and a flat bottom, and a round bottomed flask, which is used for heating solutions or liquids. It has a spherical bottom with a long and narrow cylindrical neck. And the last is evaporating dish or a china dish. Evaporating dish is a shallow bowl made of porcelain. It is generally used to evaporate liquids. For today, I'm ending up this lesson here. Thank you, children.